Welcome, 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 welcome to the full moon in Sagittarius transmission. My name is Toni. For those that don't know me, welcome. For those who do, welcome back. I've been so fascinated with the journey of being with myself to see when I have space to allow the transmissions to come through. And what's really been present it's kind of probably been a couple of weeks since the full moon, at least a week and a bit. And I'm seeing how I didn't have space for it. And this Sagittarius experience or transit for me showed up in how I had to release some things and make space for my expansion. And I wasn't ready, and I was scared, and I was angry, and I was full of blame and full of but. And I had to really make some very real and very honest and very brave and very deep changes within myself. And I'm wondering how it's been for you as we've felt these shifts. Because I feel underneath has been very positive pull towards change and towards growth and towards expansion, which is something that Sagittarius really loves. Sagittarius also loves education, travel, understanding, making, maybe cognitive connections to certain things so that the expansion can happen. And I was very much in a very real, very visceral, very constricting, very tight grip of how my perceived, which is interesting, Sagittarius has the mantra, I perceive. And my perceived benefits of smoking weed for me. I'm being really fucking honest. And not that I'm never, but I've toyed with how much of this I share because I was still working through it myself. And for anyone that knows me, my journey with this plant medicine, this experience has been textured and rich and very incredible, and also kind of, I don't want to say debilitating, but my perception of what it was doing and how it was helping me maybe was different from the truth. And whilst there are parts of me, which I think in every single day there are parts of us that feel every different things, had, for the sake of better words, great reasons or feelings or experiences with this, external thing, there was also a huge conflict with me, inside of me, that was more deeply rooted and connected to something else. That for me, this experience was manifesting in this way to help show me this, and to help me move through this, and to help me grow from this place. I've always felt that I've been shown things in order to expand myself. I've been shown visions and concepts and you know, voices and things in my head, or you know, even in terms of my interaction with the world. You know, I find I receive a lot of signs through music and symbols and music, movies and people and situations. So continuing to double down and believe in that and build my faith from that, at the same time knowing my connection to that and those types of experiences is, you know, available to me all the time. It's free. It doesn't need anything else. And as I've been really present with what my life is right now, in terms of the projects I'm working on, the way I'm showing up, you know, there are some days where I feel I'm working on proposals or presentations or, you know, pieces of work to give to someone to say, hey, look what I'm doing. I could do this for you. Or look at some ideas of how I could do something for you that would make a difference, or how I could transform this part of your world to this, or how I could help children experience this. You know, it's been very sort of broad but definitive of what my offering can be and how it can help. And where I'm going is that to turn up every day to life, to the desk, to my world, and prepare these and present these with not even no guarantee, because I think we have no guarantee any other time, but no, you know, direct confirmation in that moment or any future moment of whether it would turn into something or become something more. And I found that I was feeling, again, I don't know if it wasn't disillusioned, but there was definitely, again, and you know, coming back to that point of that internal conflict of like, why am I doing this? Do I even know it's doing any good? And at the same time, trusting that I'm following my highest creative enthusiasm. I'm trusting that I'm following my visions, my downloads, my path, my guides, my, you know, soul, that I'm, you know, creating things and making things and sharing them with certain people so that I can follow my highest potential to be of service, to be able to change the world, to heal the world through the arts, to teach children to learn about themselves so they don't get to 40 years old and, like me, have to be brought to their knees by some stupid dude in some stupid relationship where they had no sense of self-worth or no sense of understanding who I was and my own value, that then sent me in this spiral of searching and looking for something to ground me, for something to hold me, for something to nurture me, for something to love me, for something to see me. And that, you know, is this dichotomy again. We talked about duality with the last new moon. You know, I'm living all of that in reality. And then there's the human Toni that's in the middle of all that, you know, waking up every day, asking for help and asking for guidance of how do I feel differently? How can I shift this? How can I dig deeper? And I go to the water a lot to sit and write and think and meditate and dance. And, you know, sometimes I'll do that with a joint, without a joint. And, you know, the other day I just finished maybe submitting a big proposal or doing a big chunk of work. So I felt really proud of myself and really, really wonderful that I'd showed up for myself, and proud of the work that I'd done, and, you know, really pleased with how it had come through. And again, with no idea of where it would go and what would happen, you know, I felt a great strength from this, a great reimbursement of energy. And as I was walking to the water, I felt this kind of word come across, you know, this sentence of like, you know, you did enough today. And it's interesting for me cognitively to connect that enough and that satisfaction and that enjoyment with a reward of which was connected to smoking. And I'm looking at that. I've been looking at that very deeply, of the truth of that, of, you know, how can I give myself a reward without that? At the same time, what is beneath this need to reward or to maybe fill the emptiness in a way? And breathing into that. There are a lot of humans out there today, myself included, that are questioning and contemplating and curiously canoodling through their affairs in all ways, internally, externally, mind, body, soul, however, to look at their lives and to really be able to close the gap and or feel significantly confident and trusting and believing of the fact that they are enough. What does it even mean to be enough? I mean, all parts of you together in the mix, in the wash, in the confusion, in the happiness, in the sadness, in the joy, in the pain. It's all enough. It's all us. And we're enough, and that's okay. And it's okay that I have all these parts of myself. And it's okay that I'm questioning them. And it's okay that I don't have all the answers. And it's okay that I can speak about them out loud and not be scared. And it's okay that I can be, for a moment, thinking, what's everybody thinking? And oh my God. And then there's another part of me that doesn't give a shit. And then there's another part of me that wants greatly to be loved and to be seen. And there's another part of me that wants to be rewarded and acknowledged for the work that I'm doing every single day to show up for myself, let alone for other people, to create change, to provide space and environments for people to heal, for the world to see that there's another way. And I had to find peace with that and let go of all of that that was clinging to me and I was clinging to make it through the days, to survive. I mean, it sounds so fucking deep, doesn't it? Like to walk through my days, to, be okay with myself. And even to walk through the feelings of I am enough, I'm not a bad person. I am not faulty. I'm not terrible. I'm not broken. I'm not poisoned. I'm not lost. I'm not a waste of space. I'm not a, shitty person that can't be trusted. And it's fascinating, just all these things that want to come out. Allowing this freedom to say all the things that are held in there that I can let go of. I'm human, and I'm Toni, and I'm your friend, and I'm your new friend, or I'm your sister, brother. I'm not a brother, sister in arms. I'm your daughter, I'm your friend, I'm your colleague, am I your future lover? Like, who are you, and who's listening, and who knows what relationship I am to you? But I'm human, and I'm real, and I'm honest, and I'm open, and I want to be different in so many ways. I want to be better. I want to be stronger. I want to be alive. I want to feel okay. I want to make space for me to share my life with someone. I want to remove my attachments to things and people and places that don't serve me, and experiences that I keep trying to relive so I can get back something. Or I want to let go of the stories of what it was. This morning I had an amazing session with my uncle who does NLP, and we worked through what I've been sharing with you, and I feel different already, and I feel grateful on a high level for his ability to hold space for me to really fucking get in there, get in the deep dark spaces, the spaces that don't like the light shine on them. They don't like it because our own conscious is here to keep us safe, and anything that rattles that is going to be worked against. And one of the things he said at the end of my session was, if we woke up today with no memory of yesterday, what would we do differently? How would we talk? What would we think? What would we go for? And as I've been working through my kind of journey of ascension or consciousness expansion, I've been working really hard to be honest and to let go of the parts of me that no longer serve me. And as part of that journey, the practice of waking up every day and it being a fresh start and a acceptance of what happens today and what gets done today is what is meant to be done. And to let go of this, mindset that, if we don't make certain things happen, then we're not, doing enough. So that's something I've already been working on. And I would really already, and I'm excited to wake up tomorrow to be able to start fresh again, of like knowing that I've moved forward in something so huge in my life that I think has been so deeply connected to my past of not feeling enough, not feeling seen, thinking about what is possible when you go into a place of expansion, but actually now bringing that into the present moment and allowing that to actually come to fruition. And I think that for me is personally huge. and also my invitation to you of, if you woke up tomorrow with no memory of today, how would you live your life differently in terms of how you think, how you behave, what you do, what stories would you tell yourself, and how you can truly, technically step forward from the past and be this person that you want to be. Who do I want to be? I want to be Toni. I want to be free. I want to be in love with my life. I want to share my life. I want to be held. I want to be nurtured. I want to laugh. I want to travel. I want to meet people. I want to work on things I love with people I love. I want to create. I want to heal. I want to teach. I want to be shown. I want to be exposed and learn and you know, taken into the fold of magic in every moment. And all of that is my right, and I deserve it, and I believe it's free, and we can all have it. And that's really the message for today and for this transit, stepping out of what you were holding on to, letting it go so you can make space for your own expansion. You know, it's not new that we hear that the only thing that holds us back is us. So enjoy that expansion. I can feel it in my heart. Let's breathe into that a little bit. Close your eyes. Thank you for being here, for trusting me, for listening, for staying with me, for being truthful with yourself, and for offering yourself a chance to heal in ways that are available to you and open to you, and that your soul is desiring is what come through. I love you so much. Please enjoy the music. Please enjoy your freedom.